Hey, what's up, guys? It's Morg, and welcome to my React channel. And today we are going to be getting back into Stray Kids, baby. Now, if you're new here, I have reacted to Stray Kids before, so let's go ahead and go to the bottom. You'll see the collections. You'll find some more there. But, oh my goodness, I am so excited to get into their music video called Ceremony. Stray Kids has been one of my favorite boy bands in K-pop, and I cannot wait to see what they bring to me today. Oh, I've missed them and I can't wait to listen to them today. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're loving the vibes, as well as check out my Patreon for all things K-pop, reality TV, and me, of course. Anyway, let's get into this video. All right, here we go.
Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. We're moving forward, we maximum power, and we're gonna dominate popping.
Okay.
넘치는 수많은 trophy. No one, nobody can stop me. 수많은 어깨는 돈 닦기. Jump up like a pop up, toes a lift. Working off time, that ratio got us going worldwide. Thursday day night, they put us in the desert but we survive. Busy giving our life, oh like they were getting all the spotlight. Listen to the war cry. Come. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip, hip hip.
Oh.
Ceremony. Hip 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 hip. Ceremony. Hip 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 hip.
들의 소리 질러 와 슬라이드 반지 키스 뭐 바다된 상만지 부케 바다내 두 손은 두둑해 바쁠 때는 콧들 새가 옆에 바닷속에 소감을 또 좀배 I feel like go boom 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 You and I let's go celebrate 이 상태는 엄청나 빅 터지는 emergency We don't care show 나 아저씨 여기저기 look at our paradise 어디까지 갈지 상박이야 시끌시끌 북적해 우리 근처는 언제나 소음 발생이야 Working off time their ratio got us going worldwide Thursday day night they put us in the desert but we survive Music giving our life unlike them we're getting on the spotlight Yeah, listen to the war cry Come on Hip 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 Come on Ceremony
That was tight.
Hip 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 Ceremony Hip 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 hip
Yeah, we gon' celebrate cause we got good come. That's how come.
Yeah, we gon' celebrate cause we got good Ceremony
Oh. Okay, gamer. Okay, there's a gamer in there. Wait, I'm so excited. Okay, first of all, been a while since I've reacted to a Stray Kids video. I love that we still get the energy that Stray Kids always presents. They always bring 100% energy. This was dope. One thing I love the most about this was the tribute to all the sports that we see throughout the world. I think this is really cool. This kind of looks like a CEO's office, you know, has all the sports things kind of pulled up on his TV, all the trophies. Like, this is just a dope silhouette right off the bat, right? We see Felix's face. Love me some Felix. Love this. I love how the beat is here, right? And then we get a lot of the yin and yang symbols with the SKZ for Stray Kids in the center. I really love this. And I love how we're kind of following a ball like this throughout the whole entire music video. Also, even like the stadium, you can see as it's opening, we see this side of the yin and yang. It's really, really neat. Even down here, this is giving like stadium. It obviously is like something big is happening today because like in any sort of sports event or anything, it's always plastered on billboards, on anything that you can find. And I thought this was a brilliant thing, especially when you have Stray Kids. We obviously see Felix here, all that. Amazing. This was even, bro, this is probably one of the coolest things. Having the logo like died into your head The lime green color was brilliant. I thought it was really fun how it was really bright. It's a good contrast compared to the black and white. This was great. Then here we get like almost like an athlete vibe. Like he's just been out there winning left and right. I think this is really cool. It's kind of setting the tone to what they're, you know, going to show in this video. You know what I mean? Even here, what a beautiful lighting on his face as he's walking out. He's tightening up his gloves. This is like also giving tribute to like drum majors and people who are in the band, which I think is really great too, because one thing about especially like football is the band is always on point. So this was really great. I loved that. I just think it's really cool how we have this zebra like blazer that he has on. I've never seen a zebra blazer. The hair looks great. His face is, you know, just to the T. We love it. I think throughout this, I'm really enjoying how we're kind of getting pieces of all the Stray Kids boys. Like, you know, we have a racer, which is pretty tight. We have a football player, obviously back to our CEO. I love this. And then into the ring. First of all, I love this intro scene. I'm going to do my best to remember all of their names. Because it's been a while, but I want to say this, oh my gosh, it's drawing a blank. It'll be on the tip of my tongue for the rest of this music video, but I love how he introduces. He's always been somebody that has had an absolutely incredible, powerful voice, especially when it comes to his rapping skills. So I really loved how he started this.
We missing more power and we're gonna dominate pop.
Now this intro with just the wrestlers jumping out, like this was so powerful. I really, really loved this. Especially how he says, we're going to dominate pop. And what I think is really great is he's playing the ref, right? So he's in the action. He's getting in there. The wrestlers are going around beating each other left and right. And he's in there giving us all of the tea about what's happening. And I really enjoyed that. I think he looks great. And what's really fun as well is we get our first little mini dance segment of all the Stray Kids boys. I think it's really cool because it almost looks like, well, we know it's on the motorway, but it almost looks like they're maybe on the stage or something. I can't really pick where they're at, but I really love that this is our first peek we get of the boys.
Nobody can stop me.
I love how even here, like he ends up getting his ass beat, which sometimes, if you ever watch like WWE, sometimes in the script, they'll have it to where the announcers get their piece. So I really enjoyed that. Now, this was really fun, right? So he takes that ball that comes down, tosses it up, and then we see here a change in the sport, which is really, really fun. Then it gets smacked around and it's like on the raceway. And I think it's really fun how they chose to do a car that has this open door to it, so we can see the boys, we can see just, you know, we're getting this great hero shot. You know, we have these subtle lighting right here on the side. Again, even just like the chain subtly hanging out is so badass. This just looks great. Oh, I love Stray Kids. And I also enjoy here how he picks up the ball, right? And I love how his hair matches the car. I think it was a nice little touch in the video. Oh, and the way he looks back. Oh, baby. So good. Also, I will say, when I used to play video games where you would be on motorbikes and stuff, and this is Fox. It's like a very prestigious brand, so it's pretty cool how we get a little sneak peek of that there.
Come.
Now, do I really need to say anything? Like, at all? Come on. I'm done.
Come.
Now, this was really fun how when we see this section, so whenever you go into any sort of sporting event, sometimes they'll put place cards like this on your seat. So when they tell you to push it up, it'll create something. So here we can see that it says hooray. So I love that we kind of get that piece. We see him, you know, with his drum bandmates behind him. I think it's really great. This is a really nice shot, right dead center. We obviously see that we see where it says karma, all that. This is great. And this is also really cool because anytime you go to a huge sporting event, there's always some sort of room where the CEO or someone who's really, really, mainly CEO, will like be able to overlook the event. Now, one thing I love how they do this is they say hip hip and they give us a little beat, hip hip beat, like, you know, on the hooray part. And then they drop it into karma, karma, karma. Like, that's really dope. I like that. Now, this part was sick when they're doing them. Like, it's so cool. I love that they went black and white here, especially with karma in this like raceway type of writing in red. This was just sick. This part was sick. Even this part, it looks like things are blowing up and he's running by like, shh, I didn't do anything. I love this. Now, one thing I think is really cool, how they're talking about ceremony and like right when it drops, you know, you get all the celebration. We're going through all the sporting parts and I love how in between we get these little dance like moments with them. And one thing I will say is I really enjoy how they're in black and white, because even though maybe here you could be like, okay, well, maybe they should have done maybe a colorful look to really stand out more. But I think doing a black and white across the board with their karma and everything else in red, it just pops really nicely. It looks so good. Even this here, when we go into like this longer portion, we kind of see how long it is and it kind of makes us focus on them. We also see the SKZ in the top. Now, this part is cool. When they say ceremony and they throw it up, we get a little outfit change, which I know we probably won't be able to dive into too heavily. But we just, you know, we have some ties, we have some button downs, some jeans, much more casual. And I think it's really fun that they're at the finish line, you know, kind of representing where you would have a ceremony. So I think it's really cool. Now, this was, I mean, listen, I will never complain about seeing Felix on my screen, nor will I ever complain about him actually, you know, being able to toss that perfectly. Now, here's the fun part, right? They do these really fun transitions, right? So Felix tosses this, and it's rolling and goes right into a soccer ball. Now, these shoes are freaking sick. I love the bottoms of these, little pop color, thick boots. And I love that as he's in there, we have these football players running straight at them, and he's looking to the side like, I ain't worried about y'all. And I love the confidence we see here. I even like the jersey that they give him, like the different patterns. You know, I love pattern clashing. I think it's really fun. They kind of give him this like collared jersey, which a lot of sports will do now. They kind of make it, I don't know. I've enjoyed some of the collars sometimes. The jewelry is really nice here. Again, hair looks great. Now here we can kind of see the athleticism he has, you know, jumping over someone who's diving on him. I also love how different they will combine these sports. Like, why is a football player on top of a dirt bike right now? You know what I mean? It's different, and I think it's fun. Okay, let's take a little closer look at this fit. You can kind of tell, but not really. Like, I think it's really fun how he has like these longer like leather shorts, these like higher soccer shorts. It kind of looks like a jersey here. Like I said, with the collar, really nice. I think it's fun. Even this. So for any of you foosball fans out there, if you want to get worked, let me know. I'm really good at foosball. It's one of my favorite little like table games. It's super, super fun. You can find them at all bars sometimes, and it's really great. I love that they brought this in here because I feel like foosball is something that you have to only see, maybe not all bars, but you see them at some that like to keep that vintage feel to it, because this is an older game and it's been around forever, but a lot of people don't really have them anymore. So it's nice to kind of see that, because I used to play this all the time. But I thought this was really cool how even in this little transition here, as he's running, it kind of it goes into the hole where you usually distribute the ball, and that's where we see the ball here. So I thought that was really smart. And then he picks it up. So it's just these nice little transitions that we see throughout the video. And this part's cool when they transition to that, and then they drop down. So good. I enjoy this part as well. Like, you know, we see the ball coming to fly in, switches to another sport, right? And I think it's kind of fun. Like, I don't know if these are actual brand things, but I think it's really, really cool how we get this like shoe, you know, peak for a moment. Sometimes brands will pay the artist to be like, hey, if you can just show this for X amount of seconds, here you go. So I thought this was a nice little addition, just like a quick little modeling thing I noticed. Now, this was also really fun. The way that they're dropping down from the height into the car where they're driving was really clever. This was sick. I really enjoy anytime we get a little moment where we see all of them together, just standing in that power stance. Felix's jacket is also really fucking sick. I love the hat that they gave him with that. This is great. And even that, this is like just a great hero shot here where we have like all the hands and we're just focused on him. I loved that.
Working off time.
Now this part was sick, dude. It's giving like this Michael Jordan moment in Space Jam. You have all the paparazzi wanting to take pictures. The skyline is beautiful. And he's about to dunk it. Like you'll see me in the first part of the reaction. I'm getting ready to be like just dunking it.
Off time.
And even here, you know, like the little detailing in the hat, like the bandana underneath. I think the polka dot shirt underneath the jersey was really clever. The thick necklace, it's really great.
So got us going worldwide.
I love how he turns around, spins him around, and then he just goes right into dunk. And what's also cool, sometimes they'll do little transitions where it's like you see him dunking, right? So usually your hand when you're dunking goes in like this. Okay. And then we see almost like, it's obviously not, it's not the same, but it's similar. So we see here, goes into spin. I think it's really fun to do it where we're almost following the body spinning rather than seeing him spin. And then they transition it into him spinning, which I think was cool. Even the fact that he's running through walls, it's just showing power. It's showing that they're like they said, like they're just going to do anything and everything they can. Like this is really cool. This was a great shot. Like everything about this, the green flames in the back, the fact that we see Karma in other colors. I loved this shot. I mean, even, let's see, can I get it? Oh, come on. Need to calm down for a second. This was also a great moment, right? This is usually what we see when like an announcer is about to announce something that's coming up. We see all the fans. It just really applies like the energy that they're not only putting in this music video, but that we could feel if we were in this room. Even like the fire. I also think it's great that we're finally getting a baseball player. You know, we get some baseball representation in this video. Hey. Now what's fun is he goes in for a pitch. The walls that he had broken through, now he's getting ready to hit it. And I love how it's like he's swinging it so hard it looks like the bat is warped. But I love that he's really getting into what a baseball player would look like physically if he was smacking the crap out of a ball. Get the slow motion here, which is nice to see all the camera flashing, just getting that energy of the stadium. And I think as he smacks it, we get that ceremony jump, which was really, really cool here. I loved that. And I think it's cool that he hits it so hard. It's essentially a home run if we really want to get into baseball terms. We just get a little shot of Felix here. So one thing I think is really fun is we see all like the parts that, you know, in the very beginning, Stray Kids always does some kind of humorous stuff. So I think it's really funny how like in the beginning, you know, he was looking side to side being like, psh, you ain't gonna do nothing, into he actually gets tackled. And then pushes them away. Like this was really cool. Even like Felix being like, look at him. He's so casual. He's like, okay, is there any competition coming today or are we just going to keep doing it like this? Let me know. You know, it's so funny. So good. I love the movement there. Oh, love this transition, right? We get from here.
Yeah, we go.
And when they hit that side, transition, and we get a little Felix moment, which I will never complain about.
Down the break, cause it got good.
So good. I love this. Even when they're dancing, to get these spotlights, to get this like spark, it just looks so cool. And I think it really like dramatizes the scene. I've also always wanted to jump into a crowd, but I'm too afraid that I'll accidentally hurt myself or someone will drop me. So I'm never going to do that. Although it would be really fun to do. Okay, one thing about me, if you know me, if you guys saw me on Big Brother, whenever I won a power veto, I was always biting it because it's like when Olympians win Olympic medals, they bite theirs. So it was kind of like a tribute to like my athletes and all that stuff. And so I saw this and I was like, oh, okay, I did that too. That's kind of cool. So good. I love this shot. Even just him like holding his pinky, it just seems, it's just some boss ass status. I love the pearl ring. This looks great. Can't complain. And at the very end, we get a little gamer tribute. Ah, I was freaking out. I was like, shut up, not the gamer tribute. This is so sick, dude. This is so good. I love it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video with me, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.